Hey guys, welcome back to another Felipe's Creations video. For today's video, I have a very special guest. Of course, you already know my sister,
Hi.
but we also have my sister's friend.
Hi.
Say your name.
Oh,
So we have my sister's friend Leslie, and basically, as y'all saw by today's title and the thumbnail of this video, we're going to be saying our scary stories or paranormal things that have happened here in this house. Because let me tell you, my house is haunted.
it is. Yeah. A lot of things happen in this house. Some stories.
And of course, to make this video, I guess, not boring or to make it more interesting, we're just gonna be eating because we haven't ate anything. So.
And because we're fat asses, so we have to eat.
We're starving.
We are literally starving right now, so we're gonna go ahead and eat and get started with this story time.
Do you want to start it or what?
I want to start it.
But I want to eat.
Me too. Oh my god.
Okay, let's eat our burgers.
Oh, finally.
Finally, she's been wanting to eat her burger for the longest. So they decided to go with chicken. They're a little more weird.
And I'm doing regular meat, I guess.
Oh shit, you're not. This is good.
Okay. So let's get started with this.
Which one are you talking about? Get started? The swing, your room.
Bitch, there's a lot.
See me in
Okay.
the kitchen.
So let me go with the first one that I saw. The first one that I actually experienced in this house. So basically,
A few moments later.
for those who have been here in my house, they know how my house is, right? And they know, for example, my sister's room is right here. And then there's like a little teeny tiny hallway, and then my room is here. And then there's like this little pathway or whatever to go towards the kitchen. And then it's like the front door, my mom's and my parents' room, living room, whatever. And then, okay, so basically, there was this time where we were super hungry. And when I say we, I mean me.
Him,
Because
not me.
because I was being a fat ass. But anyways, it was last summer, right? It was last summer. Okay, and basically, I think it was like midnight. Was it midnight?
Around there.
Around there? Okay. So it was like midnight. I don't remember the time. And I remember I was super hungry. So I told my sister, I was like, do you want to go and, go find something to eat? She's like, nah.
Isn't it like when you're already sitting down and you're so comfortable and you don't want to get up? That was me.
So then basically,
Which is good. Okay.
so basically, what happened was that she didn't want to get up. So then I was like, okay, fine. I'm going to go make something, right? So I'm gonna go eat and I'm gonna go find whatever I find. So then I went to the kitchen by myself. And I was making a sandwich, right? I made a sandwich. And then all of a sudden I hear a room towards like, and I'm pointing this way because it's like literally right here. Y'all can't see it, but it's like you walk through here to go to the kitchen. And I heard some noises. So I was like, oh, it's probably my sister. My sister's probably, gonna like come and get something or whatever. So then I look back and it's not like there's nobody there. And I'm like, oh, I guess not. I guess she's not coming. So then I'm minding my own business. I'm making my sandwich or whatever, and then I hear a noise again. I hear something, and I hear like a little footstep and a little girl laugh. Like I feel like a little smirk, like she was trying to like laugh. So in my mind, I'm like, this bitch is trying to scare me. Like she's literally going to scare me, and I hate being scared.
It's because he thought that. Because I used to do that, so.
Yes, but I hate it because she knows I hate being scared. Like anyone who knows me, like I don't like getting scared. I hate that stuff. I don't like it. And I was like, if she scares me when I go back, I swear to God, I'm a puncher or I don't know. But I remember in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna go back. And this was literally me at night, walking to her room, tiptoeing, so quiet, and I'm like, minding my own business. And I'm like, if she scares me, I had juice, and I was like, if she scares me, I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna drop this or something. And then
then like if you have Mexican parents, I know like y'all can relate.
Yes, of course, yes. They would literally scream at you and I'd be like, "You're making too much noise."
Just be quiet.
Yes. Okay. So then, I finished making my sandwich or whatever, and I put everything up, and then I turn around again, and then tell me why the fuck did I see a shadow? And I literally thought it was my sister because this is what I saw. So there's like a little walk here. And in order for you to like walk through, it's like a little hallway, so you go towards the kitchen. So then all of a sudden, I just see a shadow that looks exactly like her with hair and everything. And then this is what I see. It's like looking at me, and then it goes back in. Oh my God! I swear, when I saw that, I was like, bitch, I swear to God, I will punch you if you scare me. And I remember I was putting everything up, and in my mind, I never thought about it being a ghost or anything like that. It was just like, it's just my sister trying to scare me. So I put everything up, I literally grabbed my foot, and I'm walking back to the room, to my sister's room, and I see her laying down. No, you were sitting down, right?
I was sitting
I
down.
see her sitting down just like I left. You know, like I left, she was sitting down in the same position I came back. She was literally in the same position, like she did not move a muscle. And I asked her, I'm like, Maria, did you go to the kitchen? Did you stand up to go to the kitchen? She's like, no. And I'm like, so you didn't get up? She's like, no. And I'm like, are you serious? She's like, no, I didn't move. And she started getting mad. And I'm like, I literally told her, I was like, bitch, I'm not playing. Tell me, like, I'm being very serious. Did you stand up and did you, like,
Oh my God.
go to the kitchen or try to scare me? And she's like, no, I didn't, blah, blah, blah. So then I noticed she started getting scared.
It's like, who wouldn't get scared of that? Do you got up or no? Then who else is?
Okay, so then I started noticing that she started getting scared, and I was like, because she doesn't do good with all that scary stuff. So then I was like, I pretended like I was joking. I was like, I'm just joking. But then in my mind, I was like, bitch, I'm not joking. Like, this is serious. I literally saw a shadow that looked exactly like her, and it literally, like, I wasn't able to see a face expression or anything like that. It was literally like that. That was it. What?
Bitch, you heard that? Is this?
Is it that?
No, no.
Yes, leave it there. We're just gonna pretend it was that. I didn't hear anything, but anyways. So then I'm asking her and I'm telling her, I'm like, did you like move or anything? She's like, no, blah blah blah. So then I told her, I was like, oh, I'm just playing. And then the next day I told my mom, and she was like, she just looked at me kind of like, you know, like, I know what you're talking
lying
about.
Or whatever.
No. She looked at me like, I know what you're talking about, but she wanted us to think that there was nothing going on, right? Mm-hmm. So then days pass by later or whatever, and then family comes over, and you know, we just start, you know how Mexican parents are, Mexican family, all of a sudden they just start talking about, I don't know what happened in the ranch and blah 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 and this and that and the brujas and all this stuff. So then they were talking about all that stuff, and I came up with I decided to bring up that moment that happened. And then my mom was like, all of a sudden my mom started saying all of this extra shit that was like, actually,
like, we didn't even know about.
I didn't even know this, that she had seen like this person, blah, 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 and this and that she hears stuff at night.
Kid that she saw.
And yes, there was that was another thing that happened at another house. She saw a little kid with us, like next to us. Exactly.
Bye.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
So then, Maria, do you want to tell him the story from... Okay, let me just finish the story, because I'm hungry and I want to eat. But anyways.
So then, that happened, and then whenever she said that, whenever, like, my whole family was here, I was like, I can't believe this. Like, this is actually serious. Like, I'm not crazy. I'm not stupid. Like, I actually saw this. So then, yeah, that's what happened. And like, that's the first time in like, my whole life that I've ever seen something like that. That I've ever seen, like, an actual shadow. Like, I've never seen a shadow. Like, sometimes I've been scared, and I have that feeling, like, whenever you have one of those extra senses, I don't know, that you feel like somebody's watching you, or you feel like you're being observed or watched or something. I felt that before, but I've never ever seen anything until that day, and it happened in this house. And there's so many things that have happened in this house.
A lot.
But anyways, we're gonna just continue with the story. But for that little particular moment, that was it. Like, that was it, and it's crazy. It's crazy. But anyways, there's another time that happened, that something happened in my room, which my sister's going to tell me because she saw it. I wasn't here.
It. Okay, so
Go.
I was at school, and then when was it? Like, I was still in middle school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was still in middle school. So then I get out like around 3:45, and I get home like at 4. So then I came home, and then how my brother said, there's my room, there's a little hallway, and then it's my brother's room. So then I was finishing eating, and then I go, like, I passed by, and his door was open, right? So now I'm like, it's normal, it's open.
Mm-hmm.
So then I go to my room, and then I start watching videos and everything, and then I go back to the kitchen, like, to get chips and everything, and then I go back, like, back to my room, and then I see someone laying down in my brother's bed. I was like, oh no. I was like, am I, like, dreaming about, like, what the fuck? So and then, like, you know how when you're scared, you go, like, so slow to see, like, what's happening? So then that's what I was doing. So then I go, and then
This dumbass is the kind of person to walk towards something and get killed.
Shit.
She's like the first one to get killed.
So then I go, and then I see, like, but that person was not a little kid though. It was like
An adult?
It was like an adult. It was like it was tall, like a tall shadow. So then I quickly go to my room, go text my brother, and I was like, there's someone in your room.
I was at work.
I was at work. Was mom here?
Yeah, mom's here.
I was at work and
But they didn't believe me. Like, I told my mom, and then she was like, "That's mensa," like, and all that. And I was like, "Mom, I saw this shadow."
No, not mensa. Pendeja. Okay, I was at work and she literally sent me a message. She texted me saying that, texting me.
Shut up. I'm not for
What?
I swear I'm hearing things.
What time is it?
I swear to God.
3:14. That's still not her.
Right. You heard that? You heard that? You heard that?
No. Stop.
For real, like on this side.
Please don't start.
No, okay, let's go on.
It was probably your stomach growling and stuff.
A few moments later.
Anyway, so I'm at work and I received this message from my sister telling me that, hey, I just saw somebody. No, what did you? Someone's in your room.
Someone's in your room.
Someone's in your room, and I'm at work. Like, keep in mind, I'm at work and I'm like really busy talking to customers or whatever. And I receive this message and I start freaking out because I'm like, the first thing that comes to mind is like somebody broke in or like something happened because like who the hell is gonna be in my room? And you know, why is my sister like texting me, you know, like, and she literally like sent so many emojis, like, you know, not the usual text, like, you know, when something's
Yeah.
up, right? Whenever somebody texts you like differently. So then I see that message and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So then I told my coworker, I'm like, you know what, like, you know, talk to this customer and let me call my sister, let me text my sister. And did I call you?
You text.
I texted her, I was like, what? She's
You're
like,
like, what are you talking about?
she's like, I just saw somebody in your room. And I'm like, who? And she's like, I don't know.
It's a shadow.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know, it was a shadow, and I swear I saw it laying down on your bed. And I saw that it was looking at me or something like that. I don't remember. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like what the hell? And then she's like, I'm being serious, blah blah blah.
It's because they think that I'm playing around when I see something. It's like, if I'm telling you I see something, it's because I saw something.
And keep in mind, that happened before I actually
Before
saw
that,
the shadow. So that was like I had never seen anything before.
Maybe the ghost wanted to chill. You don't know.
Fuck, no, not in my bed.
Netflix and chill.
No. So then that was the first time that she ever told me something like that. Like we've heard
Yeah.
noises before, but sometimes we just blame it like, oh, it was the fridge or oh, it was the stove. Or,
And
oh,
then
it was
I
the blah, blah,
remember
blah.
when I texted you, right? And then I was like, I told you I see someone, whatever. And then I quickly get up and close your door.
I don't know the hair. I'm not game with that. I just closed the door. I know.
Eventually.
So then, there we go. So my coworker is talking to a customer and I'm texting my sister and she's like, I'm like, what are you talking about? Who's in my room? Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I'm not playing, I'm being serious. I saw a shadow, this and this and that. And I'm like, I think you're stupid, you know? And I was like, okay, whatever, bye.
And I was busy. And then I get out of work and she's
Imagine
like,
something gonna happen to me. She's like, okay, bye.
and then she's like really, really serious about it. So when I see her face and I'm like, okay, I mean, I guess. I kind of didn't believe her. But then when I saw that shadow, like when I actually saw the shadow here in this house, I was like, oh, shit. Like I believe you now. Because I mean, it's kind of creepy. And yeah, basically that was it for that story.
Yep.
That was crazy. Do you have any scary stories that have happened?
And here?
In here or in your house?
And here, it was like during your 15 practice, like the day when it was over. Remember?
What the fuck happened in this house?
Everyone like left and like
You heard something in the restroom.
I don't think like
Or was that
we heard
Maribel?
it
I don't know if that was Maribel.
What do you heard?
Remember it was us two together and then like y'all had like this little like what's it called? Like stuff right there and
And a knife?
Yes. You
I
remember?
don't remember that.
Okay.
No, now that I remember, I don't even know. I think it was Maribel.
About?
That mom had left to go drop some people off. And I don't know if it was me that stayed here and they were like, and we were talking about the scary stuff. And then something happened in the restroom.
Marbo was right here and something happened in the restroom.
Yes, that we remember that the
Yeah,
water.
what happened?
that-
What happened?
That water turned on?
Yes!
No, that was
Yes. We heard that the water turned on. It didn't, but we heard it. Like we literally.
like we heard the water like running.
You know what? Yes. Whenever you turn on the water, it's like psh, or whatever. We heard that. I remember that. Yes. But I feel like we were probably scared and paranoid because we were talking about scary stuff here.
And then Juan was like, oh hell no, y'all shut the fuck up.
Yes, he was so scared. Okay, so then that was that. Now there's another story that happened here
The swing.
with the swing with my mom. this happened last year as well, whenever you were in school. So since my sister goes to school in the morning, we have to go drop her off, of course. So we would wake up, I would wake up early and I would go with my mom. Sometimes like I would drive and my mom would go with us or whatever. We would take her to school. And when we would come back every morning, like we would, you know, eat breakfast, like drink coffee or, you know, go to McDonald's or whatever and eat something, right? So then right here, and y'all can't see it, but like right, we're literally
There's
right
a
now in
window.
our dining room. So then right here, there's a window, right? And we had our window open with the blinds open, right? So you were able to see towards my
If we just open
backyard.
it right now, we just see somebody.
Hell no. So then we have a big tree in the back. Well, it's not that big no more because they trimmed it. But anyways, so we had a big tree and there's a swing on. There was a swing on there. And I remember we came home, we drank coffee or whatever, and I was sitting on that side of that table. So I was literally like, you know, sitting down, facing the window, and my mom was sitting on this edge. So it was like my mom and me. So then the window's wide open, and all of a sudden I didn't see the shadow, but she saw a little person run. She saw someone go across the window. And you're like,
fuck that.
And I didn't see that, but I remember because she had made a grilled cheese, so she was eating her grilled cheese, and then all of a sudden she turned like, you know, up to look at the window really, really fast. So then I was like, what the fuck? What did she see? And she's like, there's somebody in the back, and I'm like, what? And I get really like paranoid. I freak out when stuff like that happens because it's like you don't know what to do, and I hate stuff like that. So then I look out the window and then all I see is the swing going back and forth. And it wasn't like the wind or anything like that. It wasn't windy at all. Like the leaves were not moving. The tree was just, you know, just there still. There's like these bushes and plants that my dad has and they were like moving out. There was no wind. So there's no way that, you know, a freaking
swing
piece of wind or whatever just came by and hit the swing. So then, I'm like, what the heck? Because I literally see the swing going like back and forth, and it was like a big, you know, swing, like not a tiny little thing.
Like it was strong.
Yes, it was strong. So then I look out the window and we're just staring, like we literally just look at each other and stare towards like outside the window, and we're like, what do we do? So then I literally stand up and my mom stands up and we like go to the back. We open the window towards the back door and we see, and there's nothing, right? There's like literally nothing. So then we open the door and we see that the swing is, you know, swinging and there's like literally no wind at all. So then we're like checking around the house. My mom goes towards the other side, I go towards this side, and we're checking the backyard or whatever. And there's literally nobody, like nothing at all. And we noticed that the gate on our house, on the side of our house, was like opened. So then either it was something weird that somebody came by and like was swinging on the swing or something, I don't know, or literally a ghost, honestly, because I didn't see a shadow or anything. I just saw the swing that moved really, really big. I didn't see like nothing pass by. My mom did see it, but I do remember that the gate was open. So it was like literally someone was here and like they saw or heard something, like they heard us come in and like they left, and they left the gate open, or it was a ghost. And that was like the creepiest shit ever. Like honestly, that was like, I remember I was like, I did not want to go outside. I did not want to go outside. My mom was like, that's the first thing she does. Open the door. And I'm like, are you serious? You can literally get killed right now and you're gonna open the door? But I mean, that was scary. That was the scary part. So there was this one time also that I was laying down, and this happened, of course, in this house, because everything that has happened
in this house.
It's in this house. So last time I was laying down, I got out of work and I was tired. I was like dead. And so I'm laying down on my bed and I'm literally on my phone, and I don't know what I was doing. I was on YouTube or texting or whatever. And I feel all of a sudden, like, I don't know if you've ever felt this, but I felt like a hand on my shoulder that literally just went like this. So and this was so clear. Like I literally felt the hand like putting a little bit of pressure. Like whenever you just feel something like this, like literally just like that. And I was like, I remember I was on my phone laying down, and then I remember all I did was just look like this. I was like, what the heck? I looked like this, and then I looked towards the back, and there was nobody. So then that's when I realized, I was like, bitch, hell no. Like, I know stuff is going around this house. Like, I know there's things in this house. I know there's, like, paranormal shit in here. I don't know who died before. I don't know if somebody died here before. I don't know the...
You know what Ashley said?
The stuff in this house.
She said that there was a grave.
That there was a grave
a long time ago.
Like, in this area.
Bitch.
Like a cemetery thing.
Well, y'all fucked, and later I'm gonna leave. Why are you gonna be here no more?
Hell no. I mean, if you actually think about it, you don't really know. Like, before these houses were created, like what was this? You know, like there was land, of course, but like if you think about it, like did people die here? Are there people like buried under here or something that like from a very, very long time? Like you did.
And so we just go like that.
You literally don't know anything. Like you just don't
watch
know.
yourself.
Because in my case, I don't know any like background history on this house or anything like that. We literally, my parents bought this house for my aunt. And when she was living here, I don't even know if she ever experienced paranormal activity.
She said she didn't, because we asked.
Going on here. But who lived here before my aunt? You know, and my aunt, I feel like she was living here for a pretty long time. So it's like, who lived here before and before my aunt and those people like who lived before those people, if you know what I'm trying to say. Like did somebody die here? Or did like a girl die here? Because the shadow that I saw, it was literally her.
I saw a guy.
It was literally her. Like, what happened here?
You got a whole party in here. You got little kids and you got adults.
Hell no. But anyways, do y'all have any other scary stories?
No, it's just that I just wake up with bruises, scratches.
Yes, she wakes up
That is very
with
true.
bruises and scratches every day.
That is very true. Sometimes she does wake up with scratches.
Yeah, I can't see it, but I have a scratch right here.
With scratches or bruises on her arms, on her legs, like on her chest
And
part,
then
neck part.
the funny thing is that my dad is like, "Were you playing around?"
Oh yeah, because sometimes we like to play around and we're like play fighting. And like she doesn't play fight, she actually like hits me, you know, and I don't hit her. But my dad thinks that because she has a scratch there, so my dad thought that I had scratched her, that I like somehow whatever. And we hadn't even like we haven't played fight or anything, right? So then I was like, what? I didn't do it. So, but whenever she woke up, I was like, what the hell? Like, what's on your face? It's literally like a big red mark right now because she's wearing makeup, so you can't really see it. But I was like, what the heck? But anyways, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. This was our little scary time moment here in our house. Did y'all like today's video? A little mukbang, story time thingy, whatever.
It was fun.
Yes, anyways. So if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it around with your friends. If you have any other video suggestions or any comments or anything like that, leave them down in the section below. Leslie, where can they follow you?
On Instagram at m_Leslie15.
Maria
Barajas 16.
And on Instagram or Snapchat, you can follow me at Felipe_Barajas. But anyways, guys, that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on to the next time.
Bye.
Oh, bye. I'm gonna scare you.
With this? What the fuck is this gonna do?
Like, tap on his shoulder.
Hell no!